lovely people of the internet. It is I, Foil Freak, and I am back with another exciting video for you all. So, like a week or so ago, I made a post on my Tumblr account, which I will link down in the description below, because you should totally go follow me. But anyways, I made a post on my Study Blur account on Tumblr a couple of weeks ago, and it had to do with my stationery collection. And I am a massive stationery fan. I absolutely love stationery. It's great. I've got all sorts of cool stuff. And so today I thought I would just go ahead and kind of elaborate on all of the stuff that I have. Maybe just show you stuff that I didn't put in the post, because I have a lot more, because I like stationery, like I said. Anyways, so here is a wonderful, lovely, probably very long list of all of the stationery that I have. So these right here are my Papermate Flare pens. I really like these pens, and I've actually used them a lot. I must admit I haven't been using them a lot recently, simply because of some more stuff that I've gotten over the summer. But for the most part, these are some really great pens. I don't really like how easily they bleed through the paper. They do tend to bleed through pretty easily, especially considering that I write pretty hard, and so when I press down for longer than about half a second, there's generally a really big blotchy ink blot where I left my pen. So I haven't been really using these very much lately, but overall these are some really good pens. They're super cheap too. I think I got them from, like, I don't know, Staples, and they're just a really great alternative. They're a really good set of pens. I think these are two different sets. One is like the regular color set, and then another one is like the tropical set. I don't know if they were just having that at, you know, a given point or anything. And here's kind of the consistency of the lines. It's pretty thick, and I have a tendency to write pretty big, so it isn't too much of an issue for me. But, you know, see, that's a really poor example of my handwriting, but see how it's kind of blotchy, and the line is really, really thick, and like I said, you know, it's kind of a big blotch right there that I don't exactly like. But overall, I must admit, these are some really good pens, and if you don't want to spend a whole ton of money on stationery, or you just need a set of colorful pens, but you don't want to spend a whole lot, then these are a really good set. You could probably get them on Amazon, but I think I got mine from either Staples or Target. Anyways, overall, really good pen. I don't know if I'd buy them again, simply because I have other sets of pens that I find way better to use for me. But overall, I like them. They're really good, and would recommend them to anybody who needed some, not necessarily cheap, but definitely more economically savvy set of pens. These are the Staedtler Tri-Plus Fine Liners. This pack that I have right here is that ginormous pack of 39, and I absolutely love these pens. The felt tip is definitely a lot thinner than the Papermate Flare pens, and I've noticed that they tend to write a lot smoother than the Papermate Flare pens. Still love those pens, but these are definitely some of my favorite pens. I tried out like a pack of 12 a couple of years ago, and I absolutely loved them to death. They were a great set of pens, and so once those finally ran out of ink, I decided to give myself a little reward for doing so well this year, and I bought myself the big pack of 39. And you can see over here that the line is definitely a lot thinner compared to the Papermate Flare pens. There's obviously a greater variety of colors involved, and I tend to notice that they write a lot smoother, although I must admit I did write this with one hand and this before I started filming this part. But all in all, great set of pens. I absolutely love the Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liners. They're probably some of the my favorite pens that I've ever had. Great color selection. I use them in my notes all of the time. These actually are literally the only pens that I use to take notes in my classes. I absolutely love them. I have had people tell me that I have a bit of a stationery addiction when they saw all these pens, and you know what? I'm fully aware of this, and I am okay with it. I am also aware that there are far worse addictions in this world to have than one that involves stationery, but anyways, back to the point. Great pens, love them, 10 out of 10. They're a bit pricey. I think this big pack of 39 cost me, oh boy, like, it was definitely over $40 for this big set, but I definitely do think it's worth it. The felt tips are great quality. This is one of the newer ones. I don't know if you can actually see that. Hold on. Yep, there we go. This set is definitely newer than my old set, so the felt tips are still intact, and it has this really cool triangular shape to them. If you can maybe see it. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Anyways, really cool triangular shape. I absolutely love them. Like I said, they are a little bit pricey, but if you have the money, I'd definitely get these because they will last you forever. You are definitely paying for what you're getting. Like, most definitely. My first pack of 12 lasted me probably 2 years. So I'm excited to see, you know, how long these will last me and what other pretty notes that I can make with them. I absolutely love using these for notes. So if you're even remotely part of the Tumblr community, you will probably know what these set of pens are. These are the Muji gel ink pens, which I got off of Amazon in size 0.38 millimeters. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, good enough. And everybody has literally been going absolutely crazy over these pens. Everyone in the Tumblr community loves them. And honestly, I was a little bit skeptical about these pens. I don't usually go for the gel ink pens simply because they're so difficult to it, and I'm very impatient in terms of how long I wait for the ink to dry, and so gel pens can be kind of a bit of bit controversial for me, despite the fact that I am right-handed. But honestly, I actually really like these pens. The colors are really nice. They write pretty smoothly. And although I don't use them nearly as much as my Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liners, I do use them a lot in my bullet journal, which I might make a video about some other time. But all in all, these are some really nice pens. They weren't nearly as expensive as the Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liner pack that I have, but then again, I did get 39 in the Staedtler, and these pens were probably somewhere around like $11, maybe close to $12. But they're really nice pens. I really like them. Like I said, I use them primarily to bullet journal and not really for much else, but so far they've proven very useful within my bullet journal. These are another Tumblr favorite, which you've probably seen on Tumblr at some point, known as the Zebra Mild Liner Highlighters from Japan. I ordered this. These are actually 3 different sets of colors. They come in packs of 5, and I ordered 3 different packs. So I got these 3 packs in like a set off of Amazon for I want to say close to maybe $12, $13. I thought it was a really good deal. I really like these highlighters. They're really nice. I was actually kind of skeptical about them a little bit, like I was about the Muji gel ink pens, simply because people tend to make a really big deal about the highlighters themselves rather than the quality of them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And they looked a little bit soft for my liking. I do like a very bright and solid colored highlighter, but I find that I don't mind the light colors on these. They're really nice. I really like how how the little small tip writes. It's really nice. It's cool. I've done flashcards on it and stuff, and I also like the chisel tip, the standard chisel tip. That's really nice. They hold up really well. I'm a fairly aggressive highlighter user, and so what ends up happening whenever I use highlighters is that the tips will run flat pretty quickly because I just press down so needlessly hard on the piece of paper. I don't know why. I can't stop myself. I do it without even thinking, but I really do enjoy these highlighters. They're really nice. I love the color selection. I use them all the time to color coordinate my notes. They're really cool. I like them, and they're actually a pretty decent price. I would recommend getting them off of Amazon simply because you can get like packs of them. Like I said earlier, I got 3 packs together in one order, and so that was really nice too. I don't know how much they cost if you get them from like the official website or wherever people get them, I guess. But all in all, these are really nice. I would recommend them to anybody who just wants to add a little bit of color to their notes, make them nice and pretty and eye-catching and all that. And I just really, really like them. They're really good. I'm very happy with this purchase. And last but most certainly not least is my washi tape collection, which if you saw the post that I made on Tumblr, you will know that I have quite a bit of washi tape. I bought a whole ton off of Amazon probably around midsummer, and I have just absolutely been in love. I love using them. I use them all the time in my bullet journal, in my visual journal for studio art. I might do a video on that later, who knows. But I just love how decorative they are, how pretty. They come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and they're just absolutely fantastic. And I got several packs, some of which came in like pack of 6. All of these right here came in one big pack of 10. And then the assortment that I have in this box right here is just kind of like a big combination of all of the packs that I have received over the course of the summer. There's gold, silver, black and white, cute little designs. This one's pineapple, polka dots, another pineapple, you know, all this stuff. And I really, really like washi tape. Washi tape is just the absolute greatest. It's awesome. It's so decorative, but it also has a functional purpose so that you can use it to, like, you know, stick down sticky notes in your notes or in your bullet journal or wherever. And I just love how they're just a great combination of both fashion and function, because they really are very nice looking, but they also serve a good purpose. All right, guys, and that was my stationery collection. There really isn't too much for me to show you that actually pertains to stationery rather than simply delving into art supplies, which I have copious amounts of on top of all of my stationery. But I won't bore you with the details on that. But anyways, I'm really sorry that it took so long for this video to go up. School is just kicking my butt right now. I've got so much work. Whoever said that senior year was the easiest year is lying, because this is not quite as hard as junior year, but it's definitely a lot harder than I was expecting it to be. And so I'm going to try and upload videos more regularly. I have been kind of procrastinating with this. I haven't really been doing much work, Tumblr, YouTube, or otherwise. School. But anyways, I'm going to try and get videos up fairly regularly. I'm counting on maybe a video every week to 2 weeks. I'm gonna try and not go this long without posting, but yeah, so definitely check out my YouTube channel. I've got a couple of other videos up there right now, and I'm planning on posting a whole ton more later on. You should also check out my Tumblr account, either my regular one or my Study Blur, although seeing as how you're here for Study Blur related topics, I would recommend my Study Blur account, which I will link down in the description below, as well as my Instagram. And thank you all so much for watching. Like I've said in past videos, I really enjoy this. This is something I really like doing. It's really fun. And I just hope that you're enjoying the things that I'm putting out. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.